All right, Salaki. Now, let me finish off where I left off at. Go back to it. And they say they don't know the reason or the cause of it, man. It's the Most High, man. That people don't read. It's in the book of, I'll get a few precepts out of the book of Acts. Book of Acts chapter 7, verse 48, it says, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, and said the prophet, heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will you build me? Saith Adawan, oh, what is the place of my rest? Have not my hand made all these things? Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Ghost, as your fathers did, so do ye. And you got a lot of people, man, they don't want to hear certain stuff from certain people because they have some type of strife or envy or whatever internal stuff going on, so they can't grasp the fact that there's certain men that know these precepts like that, man, in and out. Men that standing in their lot, that did stuff in their past lives, past times, and are now doing it now in these times now. So what they do, they go seek those answers or whatever they're seeking for in them harder houses, and stuff like that be happening. Verse 52 says, which other prophets have not their fathers persecuted, and they have slain them with shoe before the coming of the just one, of whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers, who have received the law by disposition of angels and have not kept it. And a lot of people forget about that too, man. The Most High is says stuff in a miraculous way, and our people still don't believe it, man. Now, let me see, let me go back. Book of Acts chapter 17 and verse, let me see. Verse 24 says, Yahweh hath made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is the Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands. And see, a lot of people, they don't, you go ask most people that read these scriptures, I guarantee you they really don't know this right. They haven't read this. If they did, they'd take heed to it and then realize, hold on, I can go seek personally in my personal time, leisure time. The scriptures say, blessed is he that readeth. You pray and ask for them answers and that guidance. Either you're going to come across certain people in your life that help edify you and help build you up, or certain stuff is just going to be in you and it's just going to come to you like that. Verse 27, that's one. Let's go down to this one. It says, that they should seek her out of one, the Lord, if haply they might feel after him and find him, though he be not far from every one of us, which he not. That's why the scriptures also say, seek the Lord while the evil days come not. Because when all this judgment started popping off and taking place, man, all that last minute praying and trying to fast and doing whatever nonsense, man, most I go, we just gonna get you, man. How you get them people like that? I'm gonna end this off with this one. I was gonna go into some more precepts, but I ain't want to stretch this out too long. Just want to speak on this about the dwelling places and how the Most High really move and how you get down. But in fact, you know what? I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna get one more. Now, verse 30 it says, "In the times of this ignorance, Yahweh winked at, but now commandeth all men everywhere to repent." Verse 31 it says, "Because he hath appointed a day in which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man whom he hath ordained, whereof he hath given assurance unto all men, and that he hath raised him from the dead." And it's time coming, man. That's why the leaks scrambling doing what they're doing. You see all the judgment taking place, floods, earthquakes, plagues breaking out. Through the spirit, Esau about to leak out another plague. They get ready to do this national emergency alert system shit. So more than likely something about to break out right after that. That's just how they get out, man. They can't deceive everybody, but they deceive the masses for the most part. So let me see what other precept I was trying to think of. Give me 1 minute. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2. It says, "They went out from us, but they were not of us, for they have been of us. They will no doubt have continued with us. But they went out, that they might be made manifest, that they were not all of us. But ye have an unction one from the Holy One, and ye know all things." And some people can't grasp this, man. That's why people go to them buildings, because they think them pastors and them so-called bishops and whatever title they have, they be looking at them like they know it. They don't really go into these precepts like that, man. They don't really go into the history. And the ones that do know it, most of them, they twist it up for money's sake, so they can get all the resources and riches and finesse people instead of edifying them. Let me see. Let me read a little bit more. It says, "I have not written unto you because you know not the truth, but because you know it, and that no lie is of the truth." And see, we've been brought to what? Remembrance. Let me get that. That's what I was going to do. I said I was going to end this up, but it just popped up in my mind. That's the book of John, chapter 14, verse 26. It said, "For the Comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you." Because, you know, in our past lives, we knew this stuff. But once you come back, certain stuff you don't remember. But this always will be in your spirit, though, if it's meant for you to remember it. Let me see what else I'm going to get. There's a few precepts I want to give, but I just want to get one more and I'll just end this off, because I know people have a short attention span. That's the book of 2 Peter 1 and 13. It says, "Yeah, I think it is meet, as long as I am in this tabernacle, to stir you up by putting you in remembrance." And see, bringing this stuff out and edifying stirs people's spirit up, either in a good way or in a negative way. So I ain't going to go into too much more. I just want to bring this out. I don't want to write this out. It's edifying. Call all y'all by Shem Shah. Shalom to the elect.